Chad Basin region. Justin Unyi reports that the workshop, which is underway in Abuja, aims to assess the 2020 to 2021 Regional Action Plan implementation and identify a set of concrete action solutions and common approaches for implementing the two-year action plan.
The crisis of Lake Chad and the situation of the people who live around its shores has been a global concern, and as the Lake Chad Basin continues to face security and humanitarian crisis, the Commission has expanded its efforts to address these challenges over the past few years. The Lake Chad Basin Commission member states had in 2018, with the support of the African Union and UNDP, developed the regional strategy for the stabilization, recovery and resilience of Boko Haram-affected areas of the Lake Chad Basin. A regional action plan to implement these strategies has been in place over the years, and now is another time for a review. So, the Regional Action Plan brought together UN and non-UN humanitarian development and peace actors at the regional level to articulate collective plans and actions. The focus will be on regional actions to complement territorial efforts articulated in the territorial action plans.
I'm convinced that our collective reflection today will ensure that the communities of the Lake Chad Basin affected by Boko Haram crisis are at the center of joint response.
The situation in the affected areas in the Lake Chad Basin have not been static. There's been changes here and there, there have been gains, there's been losses, and so on and so forth. And so what the RAP tries to do is to make sure that our response through the regional stabilization strategy is calibrated to respond to the changes that we see in the situation in the affected areas.
The three-day workshop hopes to end with a consolidation of the regional plans from the proposed structure of governance, development and humanitarian, as well as security and protection. Justin Bemunyi, NTA News.
Joining us now is Executive Secretary of Lake Chad Basin Commission, Ambassador Mama Nuhu, to shed more light on this development. Ambassador Nuhu, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us on the news.
Thank you.
What is the situation at the moment at the Lake Chad Basin and its environs?
Well, the situation in the Lake Chad Basin is improving tremendously. The security situation has improved. The military has redoubled its efforts, and we are already seeing the results. From the point of view of the humanitarian situation also, we are witnessing a lot of improvement. We are here in Abuja this time around to hold a technical level workshop to fashion out a new regional action plan to guide the implementation of the regional strategy for the recovery and resilience of the areas affected by Boko Haram insurgency. We had one that spanned from 2020 to 2021. Now we are taking a very good look at the implementation of that plan and learn some lessons which should guide us in the production of the one for 2022 and 2024. And that is why we are here in Abuja for the three-day workshop.
Yeah, Ambassador, you just concluded your technical workshop. Give us your perspective on what the year's regional strategy for the stabilization of the Lake Chad Basin is all about.
Well, the regional strategy was fashioned out in 2018. It was actually adopted here in Abuja on 30th August 2018. It comprises 40 strategic objectives, and it is being implemented largely at the state level by the governors of the 8 affected provinces and states. That means there are 3 states in Nigeria, Adamawa, Yobe, and Borno states. And in Cameroon, we have 2 affected provinces, the north and the far north provinces. In Chad, we have also 2 provinces there, the Lac and the Hajar Lamis. And then in Niger, we have the province of Difa. those are the provinces that are implementing the regional stabilization strategy. Each of the governors of these provinces has produced his territorial action plan, and which will guide their implementation based on the 9 pillars and the 40 strategic objectives of the regional stabilization strategy. The regional action plan which we are producing here in Abuja is to deal with issues that are best handled at regional level. Issues like cross-border collaboration and cooperation, under which we have been holding the Lake Chad Basin Governors Forum. We have held 3 editions now, the first one in Maiduguri, the second one in Niger, and the third one in Yaoundé. The fourth one is coming up later this year in N'Djamena. That is one of the cross-border activities that we are doing. We also have a platform of civil society organizations which meet at regional level to fashion out how their intervention would look like. Now, also under regional level interventions, we have a communication strategy under which we roll out programs to prevent violent extremism.
All right, Ambassador. At the level of the Child Basin Commission, what level of support and commitment are you getting from all stakeholders to ensure the success of this strategy?
No, we are getting a lot of support. We are satisfied with the support that we are getting from member countries. In fact, from 14th to 17th of this month, we are all going to converge in Niamey, Niger Republic, for the Council of Ministers meeting. It is an annual meeting where the activities of the Lake Chad Basin Commission are examined, and then the budget is approved. This is one of the fora that we have. We also meet the ministers of defense of the troop contributing countries who constitute the multinational joint task force, also meet from time to time in order to appraise the situation, the security situation, and come up with new directives for the combating of Boko Haram activities. So we are getting a lot of support from our member countries.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. That will be all for now. We really appreciate you for coming on our news.
Thank you for having me.
That was Executive Secretary